the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Portland Trail Blazers going up against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Taking a look at the Pacers, playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. One of the guys to watch tonight, Monte Ellis, such an explosive player at times, really dangerous when the fourth quarter rolls around, Shaq.
Yeah, Ellis, a.k.a. Baby AI, still has the speed to force defenders off of him. He's improved in the mid-range game also, but he can punish teams, especially if they disrespect him and give him space.
Well, the best thing that he can do is create for himself. That is a numbers.
Say yo.
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 Yo. Alright, we good. We good with you now. That's you.
Nothing goes together like the Pacers and Indiana as we get ready for an interconference contest here in Indianapolis. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines.
Oh,
you take a look at the Trailblazers, presently in 5th place.
You got that shit on Real DNA?
In the West, they're definitely a tough team to deal with.
And they've enjoyed success in this matchup, winning the 2 previous games. A chance to close it out here with a win. You gotta like their chance.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I would agree with you, Greg. I mean, they've had a clear advantage in this matchup, and because of that, they've got to be feeling pretty good about their chances here tonight.
The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Harkless is out there with Aminu, and it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low.
Oh, you know what?
Hey, guys, no doubt George Hill had it rough last season. He missed the first 28. Games with that left knee injury, came back for 5, then missed another 11 games before his season got going. But you know what? He had one of his most productive years from that point on.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
George, that's a 2-pointer. Score the basket by shot after missing his first attempt.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
It's stolen by Hill. And here we go. George heading to the hoop.
I said that block. I don't care.
And just let y'all know we play on how to play.
What a sensational finish.
Oh, gotta be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you gotta rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Warriors in Oakland.
Oh,
and the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about in a really tough position, trying to come away with a road win.
Lillard with it. He's coming off a 28-point game against Golden State.
And he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
They get it back, and Aminu kicks to Harkless. And Portland again with the bucket. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's George.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
Plant juice.
Ellis outside.
Plant juice.
Right side Hill. There's the three. Portland grabs the miss.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Now, here's Lillard. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, Indiana, they're much further down in the standings right now.
I think for the Pacers, they've never been able to take that next step this season and really break away from the pack.
And, you know, they're running out of opportunities to finally make that surge, partner. They're leaving themselves in a tough position in terms of the playoffs. You know, if you're looking to build a small forward and there wasn't a LeBron James template, you might go with PG, Paul George. Height, length, athleticism, that combination off the charts with him. And he's got a nice, unflappable demeanor, too.
Yeah, talking about Paul George, a big part of his dominance, his attitude. He doesn't yell or...
Oh, get body monster.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
And here's McCollum for three. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
I'm asleep, bro.
McCollum's got 5 now. And George, here we go. Plumlee with some nice D. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Allen's shot is off. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to Toronto.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game, offensive rebound or the lack thereof, a lot of one-and-dones in that game.
Yeah, offensive rebounding to me is all about heart, the willingness to get in there and mix it up, do your work early, get to that inside position. And I didn't see any of that fight from them.
Near the three-point line, it's Ellis, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Getting that easy.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter, and the shot is good. 15 points for Paul George.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Three-pointer, Lillard. Here's Plumlee. McCollum passes to Harkless.
I gotta have it.
Moving the ball around. Lillard dishes to Harkless. The three from McCollum goes up again. Harkless with the bucket. Harkless has got his second basket of the night.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your...
Call Mama, you better shut up.
Will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
12 seconds left in the first quarter. Lillard from outside. Again the miss by Lillard. The three from Hill. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic.
I was taught to, never let any.
I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him in Portland.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And for Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboards. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances too, guys.
On the floor for Portland, Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Al-Farouq Aminu is out there with Mo Harkless. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game. And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
Here's Aminu. Dishes to McCollum. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. McCollum's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Trailblazers.
And guys, McCollum, one of the top scorers in college basketball during his time at Lehigh. He's got a high skill level offensively.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And the basket by Lillard.
And something we don't see nearly as much as we used to, the finger roll.
The feed now to George. Ellis kicks to Mahinmi. And George, here we go. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Harkless with the bucket.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Hill, the shot's good on the assist by George.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Still Pacers ball.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The game now all time.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Lillard, the pass to Aminu. It's stolen by Allen. Ellis against Plumlee. And it's Ellis penetrating. No good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
At the line for 2.
He doesn't get the second one. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Lillard attacking. Portland moving the ball around. To the left wing. The shot by Harkless, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Allen kicks to Mahinmi. For 3, Ellis. And Harkless pulls it down. Harkless has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
What a tremendous game for McCollum. He has 11 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
The drive by Hill. Can't hit. Plumlee with some nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Indiana trailing here. Hill dishes to Ellis. Lets it go with the 3. Ellis can't get that one to fall either.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Launches it. No good. Still playing with the cold hand. Makes him just 1 for 8.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Cullen passes to Lillard. And he lays it straight in. And now an 8-point Trailblazer lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Great hustle defensively, everything, and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
And a fast break now for the Pacers, and it's Mahinmi finishing it off.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Paul George with the steal. Pass to Hill. He feeds it to Mahinmi. He kicks it to George. With 1 on the clock, and Mahinmi with the stuff.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
Ellis, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at... that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see it in a pretty tight...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third.
And now, let's hear it for your
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks. And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
And, guys, what I like about Damian Lillard, very decisive with the ball in his hands, always in attack mode. He keeps it hopping, and he has a killer instinct in the clutch.
And for Lillard, he keeps the ball moving, as Greg was talking about. Clark, he keeps his teammates involved.
Very proficient in the pick and roll, understands the nuances of looking at weak side defenders and getting to the free throw lane for the roll man. He knows all the tricks to make that pick and roll really successful. They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Ellis outside. Outside, George. And it's